All right, this is Appleboy WNY. We're on Facebook and Instagram because you need 1,000 subscribers to go live on YouTube. So we're over here because they don't care how many subscribers you have. So, hey Steve, hey Courtney, can you guys hear me okay? We'll just wait a minute to let a few more people get on and then we'll get started. Thanks, Steve. So we're gonna get rolling here. There's 3 things we're gonna do tonight. We're doing a apple variety March Madness bracket. So the first thing we're gonna do is announce the amount of varieties that came in. Thanks to everyone who put in their feedback on Instagram and Facebook for the varieties. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna describe all the varieties that got chosen so everyone knows what's coming out of this bowl here. And then we're going to do how to vote and keep score. So the first thing is we had 16 varieties come in, and that was awesome. So there'll be 16 variety matchups, and a few of the varieties, I apologize, but I didn't put them into the group. One of those being crabapple and the other being Arkansas Black, which is a cider variety. The reason I didn't do that is because I can't really get my hands on an apple to taste test right now, and I'm sure a lot of you viewers can't either. So we left some of those out. I only put in the varieties that I feel that everyone can get at the store so we can all test together. So some of the traditional varieties that we have is, out of the 16, is Gala, Red Delicious, Honeycrisp, Fuji, Granny Smith, Pink Lady, Macintosh, Golden Delicious, Cortland, Empire, and Rome. And then we have some varieties that are called club varieties. So some of these might be new to some people. The first one's Evercrisp. What that is a cross between a Honeycrisp and a Fuji. The next is Wild Twist, which is a cross between Honeycrisp and Pink Lady. The next is Koru, which is a cross between a Gala and a Braeburn. That was founded in New Zealand. The next is Snapdragon, which is a new New York variety. That's a Honeycrisp cross. And then the next is Rosalie, which is a Honeycrisp Fuji cross as well, like Evercrisp, just comes a little bit different. And that variety is from the Midwest Apple Improvement Association. So those are the 16 varieties. As we're going through here, if anyone has any questions or if I'm missing something, just put it in the chat box. I'm actually not sure how to get the chat box up on Instagram, but Facebook seems to be going good. So again, for people just jumping on, we have the bracket here. And Carrie's going to help me write in the teams as I pick for the matchup. So the first one is Koru, and that's going to be going up against, give it a good mix up, that's going to be going up against Evercrisp, so that's going to be a tough match there, 2 club varieties. The next variety matchup is going to be Red Delicious against Red Delicious is against Golden Delicious, so that's kind of funny, those two matched up. So you can see the bowl in here. Okay, we have Cortland. Cortland with Granny Smith. So we got 3 matchups done, 5 more to go. Honeycrisp, everyone's favorite. Let's see what Honeycrisp goes up against in the first round. Wild Twist. That's going to be a tough one. Wild Twist is a really good apple. Rosalie. Against Snapdragon. Next is Empire, going up against Pink Lady. Next team matchups, Fuji going up against Gala. Okay, so we got 2 more left in here. And the last matchup is Macintosh against Rome. So those will be the, thanks Carrie, those will be the teams for the first bracket. So now the question is how to vote and how we're going to keep score. So every Monday at 7 p.m. I'm going to go live to announce the winners of this past week. So for this week, these teams will be competing, or these varieties will be competing against each other. So what I'm going to do right after this live stream is I'm going to post the bracket of the variety matchups. What you need to do in the comments, this will be on Instagram and Facebook. You need to choose which variety you feel is going to win. So if I was choosing, or for an example, I would put number 1, Evercrisp, number 2, Golden Delicious, number 3, Cortland. So put in the comments your vote, and what I'll do, we'll be doing this vote this whole coming week, and then at March 8th, I'll go on and I'm going to do a taste test of those 2 varieties. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be blindfolded, so it's an unbiased taste. So my vote will count as 1, but all the viewers, they'll have a vote as well. So maybe the winner will already be chosen before I do my test, but that's going to be fun. So does anyone have any questions on how to cast your vote? If you have any questions, you can message me or something, but it should be pretty straightforward. I'll post the bracket, and then you just choose the winners you want for that team. So if your favorite's Evercrisp, you should be trying to root for Evercrisp to get all the way to the champion spot. So, so with that, if you participate every single week choosing the winning varieties, whoever chooses the winner, or whoever participates all week long or throughout all the weeks, I'll put your name into a hat, and then whatever the champion variety is, I'll send you a case of that variety of apples wherever you live. So
make sure you participate.
So make sure you participate every week. If you don't participate one out of the 4 weeks or whatever, you won't be eligible for that drawing. But I'm going to send you some apples of that winning champion variety, and also maybe some other giveaway items. So with that, I think that's all I have. I don't want to take up too much more time. But if anyone has any questions right now, put it in the chat box, and Corey's getting that case of apples. All right. We got Osman all the way from Jamaica in the chat box. We got Tony on. Hey Frank. Hey Sean, Connor. Thanks for joining tonight, everyone. Where's Bruno? Bruno's downstairs right now, Steve. But I'll just stay on here a few more minutes, as long as no one has any more questions. And then what I'll do tonight, right after this, is I'll post that bracket on Instagram and Facebook. Hopefully this video will be saved, so if anyone needs to look back or anything, and then we'll start on the first week of this week's team matchups or variety matchups. I'll be going live next Monday to do my test and announce the winners. Is there any comments on Instagram?
I don't know if you're live on there.
No. Apparently I don't think I was live on Instagram, but that's okay. We're learning. So with that, I think that's it. And we're going to close down. Hey, Bill. One of the questions is, if you can't get your hands on a certain variety, should they still vote? I would still vote. And if you're unsure, just take a guess. And again, one of those things that brings me up a question I had is, if you can't find a certain variety, say like Wild Twist, it's kind of new apple, new in the supermarkets. Shoot me a message and I can help you find a store retailer that's carrying that variety. A lot of these new club varieties like the Koru, Evercrisp, Snapdragon, they only are carrying the apple a certain month out of the year. So, Susan says, what about Monroe? I didn't see that in the comments from this past week. There's a lot of apple varieties out there, but like I said, I wanted to choose the varieties that you could get in the store to taste test if you wanted them to. All right. Hi, Kristen. You got Cam with you on there? Corey, is the apple tasting party paired with some cider, hard cider? So I'm going to shut this down now for good, and I'm going to get that bracket up so everyone can start.